Test, test, test. All right, we're getting on now. Oh, should update this too before we get started. There we go. What's happening today? I'm gonna say that we're online today. Then we'll get started. Yeah, we just got these highs. Trying to flip on this closure here. Went up today, and now we're trying to flip back down. That's the New York Open here. If you get a strong closure on New York Open, I'm gonna look at these lows next. These lows are in sight for me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get everyone on. It's looking good for low right now. Let me load up. Okay, let's get everyone online. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let me Thought you were gonna start an early stream. Yeah, I was, but honestly, I was ready at like 10. I was gonna start at like 10:30 or 11, something around there. But I feel like prices are just moving higher and higher. And I did not want to play for like a range or a very bullish day like that. Not again. So surprisingly, it flipped back down. Like once we got this here, no SMT though, but good closure. Yellow breaker, and then we inverse this too. This retrace here, I guess our stop would be above if we take that. Just let it drag down. It looks pretty bearish right now. Doesn't look like it want to break for higher. It looks like it's trying to go for lower now. So we should be hunting for some shorts here. Sit up. You see TradeFi updates? TradeFi updates is pretty insane. I posted about it. But you don't really see that often, do you? I think we short the next retrace that fails. That should be continuously looking for lower right now. Welcome, chat. How is everyone doing? What's the update? Can you guys see my screen? Let's see here. This is the update here. I'm gonna make a graphic or have someone post a graphic, but no more minimum days. So like, it was 10 days before. I think it dropped to 8 days. Now it's just meet consistency. So for instance, 20%, it'd be 5 days. But if you look down here, the lightning funding or direct funding, instant funding, whatever you want to call it, it goes from 25 to 30. So in this case, this would be only 4 days. And then this would be, I guess, still 4 days. But if they do 35%, it'd be 3 days for payout. So they're actually making consistency more favorable for you. Boosted payouts amount on growth in advance. I think they just upped the payout 3 and 4. And the dynamic DLL. So it goes with you as long as you progress. And projects, yeah, they've been trying to tease that up. So this is huge. This is definitely huge. I'm not sure if I'm too much of a fan of it. I mean, this is also great. Why not? Yeah. I like this one and this one. Daily loss limit could be nice too. These two definitely make the direct funded like stand out now. So you guys want to take a look? It's in the prop firm channel there. Wait, you guys see right? Yeah. Good. All right, let me get set up here. Give me a second, chat, and then we'll get started. Hopefully you guys have a good day so far. If not, I haven't traded yet. I avoided AM today. But let's see what today brings us, right? Let's see. All right, I got everything loaded. Let's go. We are ready to go. I'm looking for shorts. Not shorting here yet. I mean, 15-minute close looking pretty good. We're likely gonna be looking for the next retrace to short this. So one more failed, probably bad back here. Would be great. See this closure first in 30 seconds. I do think we're going for the next low, 15-minute low here. ES lows here. Just don't want to short too early yet. If we have room for one more kind of retrace. This is kind of like a breakout markout here too. It's gonna be where I'm gonna be looking for my main shorts. What do you guys think about the TradeFi updates? I think like honestly, I thought freaking TradeFi was like slowing down a little bit, but this definitely helped put them back in the game, put them back in the map. They honestly, I wish they would increase the sim payout cap though. 100K sounds good, but like I don't like the idea of forfeiting profits. What are the updates? Just take a screenshot of this if you can, or you pause it. Just screenshot this. It's in the prop firm channel. Smart prop firm. Look at prop firm channel. This is what I posted here. No more minimum days, so it's like less days to get a payout. Bigger payouts for growth and advance. Higher consistency. So you know it's like 20% for direct funded. Now it's 25, 30. As long each payout gets you a bump higher. And then projects. I think a lot of you guys want projects. They're gonna launch that this week. Not today, but it's gonna come out this week. Unless I'm missing it. Isn't the direct funded with trade fine now 5 days to pay out? Yeah, it is 5 days to pay out. But the next payout will be only 4 days if you do exactly. You know what I mean? That's like, I guess that's a positive about this. So other direct funded would be like you need 10 days, 10 like you need me the consistency plus like 10 trading days. This one they're moving much faster now. Short. Where are we shorting? Any giveaways today? We're gonna do some later. We gotta lock in and get some trades first. Having to make 900 more to get 1500 on growth and advance is not a good thing. Oh, okay. See, I feel like there's a catch somewhere. I guess that's the catch that you're talking about, huh? Having to make a little bit more money. Let me just put this on me. What are the restricted countries? I have no idea, man. Some prop firms just restrict countries just because maybe the live or fraud. Those are two things I know. If your country is restricted, it's because of high fraud rates. That doesn't mean you're a fraud, but like the people in your area is just like getting more cases. So I guess the example would be like if you have people trading from India, but that country has like 10 times the more chargeback than every other country, it might be a good business decision to not let those people trade, let those from that country trade. And the other thing is like if I know a lot of people, a lot of firms, they say like we don't offer your country because we can't legally offer you a live account where you are. So like their hands are tied there. It's also trade evade that restricts countries. Yeah, that's also another thing too. If your platform doesn't allow a certain country, your hands are tied. The good thing is there are other prop firms, some that might not be doing that. Let's say it's not like a scam thing. If they refuse to serve you for whatever reason, just choose a different firm. Like let's say a restaurant doesn't want you to eat for them because I don't know. You just gotta just pick another one. There's no point in trying to convince them to like I'm legit. Please, I'm not like one of them scammers. Another cash Matt talked about was dynamic DLL. Other older accounts didn't have DLL. Oh, that's true. That's what I was wondering about. I was like, when did we have a loss limit? Like once you get over, I thought it was like over completely. That's what I remembered. I'm likely gonna be looking for shorts very closely here. I think I like short in the 810s here, but I want to see maybe if we can get like a setup to get there. Is it NQ or ES we're taking here? Ooh, they're both kind of good. They're both moving similar. It might be ES though. Honestly, it probably is ES. I'm looking for shorts on most likely on this drive here. We could try to put stops like slightly higher. I'm willing to try this. I want to see if there's like a low time frame flip. If we can retrace it a little bit higher, take out this turn high first. Where's this? This turn high on ES is like non-existent. Gonna be looking for anything here. There's nothing really to back this up other than the 15-minute inversion. That's basically it. The hourly still looks good. I think the sell side is still the target though. So I'm kind of just framing this up here. Want to see this drive this internal high first too. What do you guys think? You guys like shorts or longs or just neutral here? I'm leaning down right now. I think we want to follow the the momentum. Longs? Why is everyone shouting longs? I want to still be looking to see if there's a trade idea here. I think I want this internal high to get ran first, and then I'll start. I want to play on ES. I think ES is a little bit weaker today. You can see some of the moves. Like, we're already getting to the sell side here. NQ has a ways to go. So I'm just going to lean on the weaker asset. And most likely the call to action is just the internal sweep. If we can get the internal sweep on NQ, it's similar to shorting NQ, but you're just trying to play on the weaker one. So it could look something like this right now. And you're going for at least these slows. Probably looking something like this. Unless we get a setup here. This could also be good already. I would just prefer this internal high get swept first. Why do you trade NQ without watching the main ones, Tesla and Nvidia? Do you guys, for you guys who trade futures, do you guys look at like tech companies, like their stock, like kind of, I guess, next to each other? Because I always thought like when I did that, it's like a negative for me. Because there's so many times where like it's like, let's say going up, everything's going up, and like you can have like Nvidia and Tesla just going down. It's like it's just gonna give you false signals. It's actually not that helpful to me. That's why I never do it. I think I'm gonna play the short after we take out this high. So like just a bit above New York open here. If we can get a pop over, we're good to go. I'm gonna try it. Where was it? Where do we say we're gonna do it? Like 4.5, 4.75. Put stop. I'm gonna give it like 5-point stop. All right, I'm gonna try this. I think we go lower. So I got 4.75 right now. I'm gonna add to this if we want to flip lower. Ideally, it comes. I'll just get one retrace and fail. I'm liking this here. I want to see this come back to these lows. Let's see how far we can take this. So I have one in. I think this is a good example to like of a good area to try. And if we do want to reject, we can look for ads. Let me just push this aside a little bit. I'm gonna alert it too. 4.75 sitting here. This is like surprisingly ES is actually taking a little bit charge, but I think we have definitely enough space. I have one in right now. We're gonna be looking probably if this could flip back down to 2.5s, closure on 2.5 for us to target these lows here for lower. So for me, I just have one in. I'm gonna try to go for 3 to 4 size if we can get a flip. I've been liking to do that just to throw one skin in the game, and then if it's a trade going my favor, we look to add. We scale in the trade because we did take kind of the 1 p.m. high here, so I think this is very risk worthy short. And I'm going to be focused on ads here. If we can show any signs that it wants to close under. I'm afraid you're on the wrong side this time. It looks really bearish to me, though. I don't know. I can't see other way that this is bullish. Like, I know I tend to counter trend when it's very, very one-sided, but this is like pretty bearish to me. We didn't even take any of the lows. And then keep in mind, the 15-minute already flipped. We got a big closure at open, and then we're just revisiting that. We didn't even touch New York open yet on NQ. So I think this shit drags under. If this closes, it's going to be focused on ads here. So one in right now, I'm going to be looking for ads. And then you're going to be probably almost 1-to-1 already, very closely if we can go lower. But I think we scaled into this trade. Tap the 5-minute there. Still think this is bearish. Most likely look for ads back up, or continue looking for lower. So we flipped this. Got a good closure under the, I guess, the first presented FEG. If you guys even care about that. Still think we're moving down. This is probably the ad area for me again. We also got this inversion tapped in for NQ. Look at that. If we short NQ, it's most likely gonna be like 8-10 short, and then this will be the ads. Anyways, sticking on ES. ES makes a lot more sense to me right now. And if we can get closure under 500, 6,500, that'll be game time for lower. Still gonna play this. Next 15-minute close in 2 minutes. I mean, it would be pretty horrendous to see it get a nice pop above here. I'm gonna be watching for that, but so far, I'm still looking. I still like this. No reason to be fearful for any sort yet. Can we turn music up a little? Okay, so I didn't hear the music. Let me turn it up a little bit for you guys. 1-minute inversion, getting, let's see if we get this rejection. 15-minute closure in 35 seconds here. All we need to do, we already swept the 15-minute high here. As long as we don't close under or above like 815s, like this high, like I think I'm pretty confident for lower. I just need to see a break of 4,500 to be honest. So this is showing good to me. Just no movements. Yeah, just been consolidating. We're just sitting at the entry area. Need to see some more delivery. No trims, no nothing yet. I'm gonna look for targets under 4,500 most likely. We're back at entry again. My objective is still trying to see if we can tag this though, so this is my goal here. Are you in a trade? We're in this trade right now, and a yes. We've been in this for like 5 minutes. So if you're new here, the risk reward tool should show you that we're in the trade. This is our stop. This is trying to be our main TP here. It should be down here, actually. Move this side a little bit. Gotta look on Twitter. Let's see what's happening. Just look on Twitter because I guess Kellyanne and Patrick, I guess on Twitter, they're saying the cashback thing is false. But people in the chat knows it's real. Everyone in chat who receives it, like you're receiving like $500, $300, $200. It doesn't even matter how much it is, but it's like in the hundreds for majority of people. How's that false? That's the thing. It's it's their opinion that's false. This is just not moving. I mean, I'm still in this trade here, still stuck here. We're just building some low time frame highs, but I wonder where we want to be if this flips back up. Looking like it's trying to run higher. It's still the entry for me. I'm watching closely on it though. It keeps on jabbing these internal highs, but no reaction yet. I think if we just get a proper rejection out of this area here, we can smoothly come back to these lows. So that's what we're betting on. Like, just give a low stop above. Bet on this to reject, just to follow the bias right now. Not the most beautiful setup, but I think it's in the right place. Let's just see. Could be wrong. This is where I have my stop at right now. Hopefully this is the last drive here and then we get some deliveries. Honestly, always love to see some delivery happen rather than just consolidating back and forth for like 30 minutes for PM session. That's what the theme has been. I think the music's blasting now. What the hell? This solidifies it if we can get a nice 5-minute closure. We're not too far from this too. So close under like this. Send it straight down to the gutters. Looking good here. Not trying to look for TPs until we get under 6,500. PM session not good for a whole month. All of August, honestly. There's like only a few days where it's like decent. PM is patched. Still just dancing around. We haven't seen much drawdown. We've seen more profits, but we haven't seen much profits either. It's only been like 2 points so far. It's just hanging tight. Trade Copia Blue 4, my followers count. Trade exited only on the leader. You can make a ticket with them. They should definitely investigate. Again, we had some differences. I don't know. I said this like the previous stream. Me and their team had some differences on the future of how we wanted to push it out. One example is like I want to keep the price low. I'm not as involved fully anymore. We're still gonna do the free month, free everything, but like for like my feedback and like helping with the decision making, I think there's just too many differences. But it's not like I'm banning it. It's still like a copier that I like. I'm paying for to give to you guys free. Just the difference in decision, man. L draft turned W. Whoever said my draft was bad, I think I'm number 2 in the leaderboards right now so far. I don't know like what that means, because I think it's like you're here for the whole season, right? So like just 1 week doesn't mean anything, but like what a surprise. The most bottom tier projection is actually going up. That's crazy. That's what it's always like too. I'm always the underdog in all these examples, but I make it through. So let's see if we can get under 4,500 here. Still moving slow. We haven't seen real good displacement yet, but I think we're getting there. We're like up probably 3 points coming up now. Let's see if we can hold this through under 4,500, and then looking for 97, and then eventually 95. That's like where I'm. Was it 95 or 93? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, 93. This is what I'm looking at. We can explain the trade after. I'm trying to manage this trade here. I think this is a good area to trim if you're NQ, or even on ES. If NQ get under here, this is a really nice internal low. I think we can drop lower, but like this would be a good spot to take a trim here. So I'm gonna watch that. We don't really have a good spot in ES. I wouldn't trim here. Yeah, I would expect lower. So let me just see what we can do here. If we can get a pop lower. Yeah, it's also a psychological level. 6,500 is like, if we can get through it, I think we're gonna slice through it, but like it's gonna take a lot of taps. Always when it's like full numbers, like 6,000, 7,000, 6,500. I think it took a long time for us to even get to 6,500. Let me see. Remember, I keep on trying to remember here. Like, maybe it was like weeks ago, but I remember it was like a hard area to get to. Yeah, no, I don't know. Whatever. Let's keep on focusing here. Gonna see if we can take out this low on NQ. If you're on NQ, this is also a good time to trim. I'm gonna be trying to implement on ES. So once we take this low out, I'm gonna be taking a trim here. So let me just move my limits here. If NQ can take this low out, I'm gonna move it up to whatever the price is, or join the bid even. Put this down here. We're like almost a 5 right now. I think with NQ taking out this internal low, this is like, I always like to go for the internal low target. This is where we made a low and then we made a big high. If we can take out that low, it could come back up, or it could slice through it. That's always like a good profit taking area for me to like secure some profits. And if you took on NQ, this would have been probably like 15 points here. This price is just moving so slow for PM lately. I don't know who said to change how PM works. PM used to be golden era, and now like PM's moving like Asia, just nonsense. There we go. Gonna take one here. Freaking god, psychological level there. Hello? Yeah, okay. See if we can get 97 next. 97 then 90, like 4, 93, right? Move aside. There we go. There we go. We eating. We're eating. We still have 97 next here. We try to take 97s here, and then the last target 93s, and then we're good to go. Watching for the next low get taken here. I think we get some pretty good displacement too. Come on, rip it through, rip it through. Mm-hmm. Looking for 97 now. We need to get through 6,500 here. 6,500 is always a area that they want to play with. 5-minute closure under 6,500 would be you're pretty much set. You can just put break even, you can trail it, do whatever you want, and you don't have to think about it coming back up just because this is gonna be the next area of resistance. Terms of support, now resistance. As long as we get the next closure on the 5 here. Also 3 more minutes and then we can have that that's relief, I would say. Who's trying to buy this at 6,500? I want to know who is trying to buy this. Someone's trying to buy this. Come on, ain't no one buying this. We only sell it. We need to accumulate all our sim orders from these prop firms and create a big sell push. Because as you know, these sim accounts give no effect, but if we pull everyone's sim account together, it might give an effect. I think it still should be good. I think 2 more minutes and I get like a lot more clarity. That's all I'm like really like doing now. Like I think if we get that 5-minute closure, I could put like a green stop somewhere like up here and I feel comfortable already. Something right above it, maybe like 2.75, and it'll be still like +2 if I get tagged. I think I took the right asset too. I think ES is a little bit more weak now. Like you can see NQ is already trying to pull back up. I lean for ES just because it's been weaker all day. You can see and how it moved too. Like you can see NQ, London lows was down here. ES is like already getting close to it. And that to me, like I always want to lean for the weaker asset just in case like if there's a divergence, let's say like we're moving aggressively. One asset's going to move really aggressive. The other one has so much strength that it barely moves. And I think that's what's happening with ES right now, or NQ right now. This is like barely in movement. ES got a nice move down already. And we're trying to hold below. How do you find the weaker asset? Just like 2 things, like very simple. Like let's just see like how it's moving. I think NQ is holding much better. He's up bigger on the day. And also just the movement itself. You can see what I just showed you, previous action here. London lows down here. For NQ, London lows all the way down here. So you can see like New York AM popped it higher. And until we see like something that shows ES is weaker or NQ is weaker. We even do have SMT here, right? Is this SMT, right? Yeah. This is surprisingly bearish SMT on NQ. But usually it'll be opposite just because one is the weaker asset already. Which is still holding. We have 10 seconds. Let's see if we can get 10-second closure under 6,500.5. That would be beautiful. And I think we're going to get it. I think we got the closure here. So this should be golden hour for us. It'll be pretty not bearish if we do get a move back up 6,502 with that closure to me. So I think we just let this try to ride this way down. At least go for one more low. Why is this not turning black? Oh, okay. Still trying to hold this area. Still got some moves lower. Watching this here. This is also another 5 minutes. So we have like a BPR action here too. I don't want to see this even anywhere above 02s right now. So I think any stop right now you have like 2.53, I think should be safe. That's my opinion on it. because the overlapping between this is the 5-minute inversion, 5-minute fair value gap. That little Venn diagram, you can call it, the overlapping is that PPR. And anytime price try to even tap it or leave it open, that should be very strong for lower or to hold. Okay, let's see if we get 97 next here. We're looking for, what is it, 97.75? I'm just gonna put 98s. That should be like right here. Oh, where did it go? And then the last one's at 93. I think we could trail this after. Most likely even trail it to like that 2.5 area we talked about if we take this last one out. NQ didn't take the low yet. I think we're getting very close to 98s here. Should be good. Don't want to jinx it. But we're up like 7 points, 6 points right now. We're feeling good. My average, I think, was like 4s after I added. Initial average here. And then once we got that inversion, took some ads. So feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. First trade of the stream as well. Like, first trade of the week, matter of fact. Can't go red on this, right? Is this trading view? Trading view is the chart, and then Ninja Traders is this here. I like to execute Ninja Trade. I've been trading Ninja Trade for like years now, and I like being able to move my orders like easily, so I can do the stop orders, limits, everything like that. It's just very seamless to me. I don't like Trade Evade because Ninja Trade is so superior. Like, the one thing about Trade Evade I used to like until I found Ninja Trade is like, why can't we have bracket orders where we're copy trading? Like, I feel like that's the most easiest thing anyone can fix if they're on the Trade Evade team, like the developers. But it's been like 2-3 years and they haven't updated it. So like, it's like Trade Evade to me is a lost cause. You just buy Trade Evade to connect an Ninja Trader. That's exactly what I'll do. Okay, I think I'll keep this at 2.5. Looking for 93s now. 0.75. That'll be my final target. You could trail this instead of taking the final target. I think this would be good for me. This would be like 10 points. We're gonna just hunt through this. Maybe I'll trail on half my accounts. I don't know. This could just be like such a big sell down. Now we just wait and see. Dude, this is gonna be free money for us. Play this perfectly. Like, if you think about the drawdown we had was 2-3 ticks at most on this wick here. And then right here was like 1 tick. And we just almost made 10 points if we hit target here. Do you get anxious in trades anymore? Only when I'm like sizing big. I honestly should not be doing that as someone who trades daily for years now. But only when like I feel like I'm getting FOMO, which hasn't happened a lot. But like, you know, when people are around you, like they're making big money and you're like, even like the most experienced person, it might get to you, you're like, I should size up. And then like just like anything that throws you off your discipline, off your game plan, it could, like, you know, even that anxiety that you get because you did that, it could changes how you trade in any way. Maybe you closed trade or earlier than you should have, or took profits earlier, stuff like that. That's why I've been doing it for years, just slowly sizing up myself. But back in my past, like that's the problem. Like I'd be like, am I doing 2 minis here? Or am I doing 6 minis because I saw someone did a lot of money and I want to do the same thing? Or do I want to size up just so I can post it? That's why, like, I think ever since I promo the image base hits, it's been so much easier for me to work with. I think we're about to hit our last target here. I'm probably gonna put that's like 10 points right there, baby. He's just missed it by like 2 ticks. It's edging it. I should just leave it up to fate here and just trail both sides +1 -1. See if we get a closure first. All right, let's just leave that. 94 or 96? Which one do you want? Tap 94 does not tag me out. Hello? Why is it dancing? It hit 94 like 2 times. And my limit's at 94 if you guys see it. Yeah, I'll just close this here. This is like... Alright, we'll take it. I don't know why it keeps on wicking me there. I'm gonna try to hold on my other accounts. I think these accounts, that's good to go. So I'm gonna try to... Oh! Just when I said I was gonna hold it, I didn't even move in time. Look at that. That was beautiful. I was trying to hold on my apex because I have a bigger balance. And like when I was trying to move this down, I went from 93s. I was like, I'm gonna move it to 91s and then try to move it to 89s and stuff. Drag it lower. My stop just tapped it. I didn't expect that. So that was like 13 points right there. Look at that. Short here, right? Short at 4.75, and I added here. You guys can see. You can see my ads. Add, and then took one off at the NQ internal. Took another one at 94. No, this was... Oh, this is Apex. I don't know why I did 98. And then last one, 91. Beautiful, beautiful execution there. Definitely could have held all of it here for my TPTA. I did something different. I mean, it's all good. This is like pretty much clear cut also. Short, same area. All of my accounts basically, and just TP'd one, TP'd another one. Oh, it was 98. That's right. 98 was the next one. I thought it was 97. And then last one, boom. So, I think we're good to go. There's like 1,000 on my accounts, basically. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Take what, dude? Type 1 if you took that trade with me, guys. I think the one thing is like the entry had a good area, like really good area where I was like already bearish bias. I'll demonstrate why. If you're just looking at the 15-minute here, 15-minute close under, what I'm expecting is 15-minute retrace, fail, move lower. You can see also from overnight, it moved up, and then the strong move down. Here, we didn't even tap back to New York Open yet for NQ, so like I feel like that's going to be for sure the draw already. And eventually, we're going to try to take out NQ here. I lean on ES because I'm more confident on ESing this low than NQ would be. So that's why I was leaning shorts. What I wanted when I started the streams, like, this is where I was like, okay, I want to take shorts, but not down here. This is suicide down there. If we can retrace back up, take any of these eternal highs, I'm going to take the short. And that's what we did. We took it, took the short, looked for ads, if we get closure. This was the ad that I was talking about, the inversion, and then just let it grind down. We had like no drawdown, one low taken, and then the final TP. That's like 11 points. Beautiful. Let me just see how much that would be if we took an NQ. It'd probably be like 810 here. 47? Okay, maybe NQ... I don't know. Was NQ like... I think it was like the last 2 minutes. I think NQ did like a 20-30 point spike down, while ES only did like 6-7 points. This is a big move here. I think they move similarly. There's 47 points here. 11. No. Oh, I'm looking at all-time low. Okay. That's like 15. Yeah. ES definitely won that. We chose the right asset. That's something that I want more people to be looking at. If you're trying to learn from me, try to lean with the right asset. If there's a clear divergence, like if they're NQ and ES here both moving the same speed, same area of interest here, it doesn't really matter which one you take. But if you see one asset, let's say one that's very bullish or very bearish, take the trade that aligns with it. That's always been helpful when you're playing that. Nicely done. Lots of ones. That took a while too. I know some of you guys are sweaty, like when we're just consolidating here, but like try to also not be emotional. We had no drawdown really at all. It was like 2 ticks at most, 3 ticks at most. And for the most part, we're in profit. So as long as you kept cool, let the trade play out, like stick to your plan. TP at the first internal low, look for the final target, trail it if you want. If I was Lanto, I would be trailing this right now. That's what I was trying to do too. But I got the last one at, I think it was 91. So the last one hit for 13, 12 points here. So it's like +6, +7, and then plus like what, 11 or 12. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Why is your stop 65.09? It's just like a 4 or 5 point stop. I think you don't even need that much of a stop. I think somewhere like 4 point stop is good. But what I'm kind of referencing is like, I don't want to see ES move above these internal highs. So let's just use this internal high. Let's use this internal high. To me, if price action chooses to try to close above here, I think this is going to be more like a market maker shift and move back up and flip back up and try to take these highs out. So I put my stop just enough in case it wicks it, but no closure. But if you've been watching me, I usually close a trade as soon as I see invalidation. So like this could be my stop here, right? The moment it closes right here, like 07, I'll just close the trade. It'll be -3. And I'll look for re-entry. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, what just happened? So it's like you're kind of betting on this rejection. If it fails, it just moves up high, you get closure, and you just kill the trade. If it does work, this is where risk reward is more favorable to you. You're looking for an easy 11 points there. That's like my first target, or my main target. Brian and background while I'm in a great short. If there's confluence, that's also great. Boy, oh boy, I'm like, my balance is sky high right now, guys. I don't have all 20 accounts anymore because I took some hits, but geez, Louise. Look at this. We have about 20,000 profits here, 19, 19, 19, 19. This is like basically 20,000 total right now. So it's not that bad. Like I'm not treating the drawdown like, oh, I can just use it and to scale up. I'm just doing what I'm normally doing, taking 3 or 4 contracts. In this case, I didn't even max my trade yet. It was only 3 contracts. I've been doing 3 to 4. And then my max risk, try to keep it like 500, 600. So this one kind of went too R for me. Where's the guy fading you? He's quiet now. It's not even one guy. Like I asked, like buy here or short here. Your choice. The funny thing is, majority of the chat said long here. So yeah, that's why you gotta trust in yourself. Anyways, we still have time for one more trade. It's an hour in. Still got more to go here. What props on offer can I use for CPI that's not Apex and TradeFi? I think you can do Lucid too now. So you're looking for 1 day pass, right? So fast news trading is, you said Apex and TradeFi. That's 2 already. You have Lucid. You have Funded Next. You even have Funding Ticks if you want to do it. So or even MyFund features too. The idea is to get cheap accounts and then try to pass it in one shot with news. News, you can see it usually move 100, 200 points. Basically, you're kind of betting like, okay, I'll buy this account for like 80 bucks. I'm gonna throw in news. Is 1 day pass. It's like a coin flip. Like just think of like 50% pass or fail. If you hit heads and CPI went to your favor, you get a free funded, or not free funded. It was like a funded for $80. You took no effort in. Hit tails, you lost that account. So you might think like that's just a gamble, but to me, that's the most strategical gamble there is, because if you think about it, the pass rate for all these accounts are like not even 50%. It's like lower. It's like 30%, 25%, especially for Apex accounts. Those accounts that's like above 150K, 250K, 300K, those are large ratios. You're going to see like 15, 10% pass rate. So why not gamble it on like a 50-50 on news is like kind of like what I've been always expressing. So as long as you treat the way that you pass as, you know, not your efforts, it is more of a gamble. You run that in with that mindset. When you get funded, you're like, this is the game time now. I pass, like not legit, not from your own skills, with a strategical news exploit. Now it's time for me to really perform. Because what I've seen is like, oh, people just throw the news, they pass account, they're like, oh, I did that on my own. I did that with my own hard work. And then they go and fund it, they get shitted on. You got to remove yourself from that. You did not pass with your own skills. You passed by using a exploit, I guess. That's what I always been preaching, because I've seen it too many times. People are like, oh, I can pass eval so easily, I can't do good unfunded. It's like, why is the case? It's like, oh, how'd you pass the evals? I throw them news. It's like, that means you didn't trade, which is fine, but you have to treat the trading process like as serious. There's real money on the line. News is not 50-50, by the way. Even you put buy sell stops, it's been pretty 50-50 for me. Maybe if not, the percentage is gonna be like close to 40-60. That's still great odds. Anything above 35 would be great odds. It just depends. I think it's like you have to take the stats from the last like 20 news. You're only looking at CPI, non-farm payroll. If you use those two, I think it's pretty close to 50-50. Because every time I do news on my Discord, it's been like 50% rate. It could be 40 though. 40 might be more realistic or conservative. Are you in trade right now? We just took this trade. We just made $1,000 on each of my accounts. We're just gonna take a chill here. Gonna get a nice withdrawal. You have to put break-even stop on both. You have to close the wrong way once spike hits equals skill. I guess so. If you want to treat the news trading as like you have to be really quick with it as skill passing. I'm talking about skill as in you pass with your own trading abilities. I feel like if I was a prop firm, not gonna lie, I'm gonna ban trading news for evals, because I've done it so many times to get me to funded. I wouldn't want other people to do it, but since it's allowed with other prop firms, it's ridiculous for us not to take advantage of it. Won't it be better open long and short before news on different accounts to get closer to 50-50? I don't know. I think I always been liking stop orders more. So stop orders, basically you can put a OCO, open close order. You put a buy stop, sell stop. Wherever price first candle moves to, you get filled in. So you see the candle moves like 100, 200 points. The moment it moves like 20 points in your favor, you're doing a buy market in. It's a simulation. There's no slippage or very little slippage. And you just ride that candle up. It'll basically fill you and TP you out in like the same second. I always like that, because when I've been doing like buy, sell at the same time, what happens is like it could be like a quick wick. If you get a quick wick, both sides are gonna get failed. And I hate that a lot. I hate feeling that. I'd rather just do one side. And if you don't even do open close order, let's say you have 20 counts, 10 going up, 10 going down, stop orders, it usually just fills one side anyways. You have a video on this? I have a video. It's in the prop firm. I think you can ask one of the mods for the link, or just look at the pinned messages. It's like a 15-minute video explaining it. But the next one is it Wednesday or Thursday? Let me check it. I think we're definitely gonna do this on Discord. So if you don't know, for non-farm payroll CPI, it's Thursday. So what happens is CPI, non-farm payroll, those are the two big ones for news trading to pass evaluation, especially one day pass. I'm gonna host it on Discord for free on Smart Prop Firm. It happens at 8:30. We'll likely be there at 8:10, 8:15. You should definitely watch the video on how to do it first, and then I'll help you. I'll hold your hand basically to tell you exactly where to put it, and we could see the stats for it. Because even if it works, for some reason, some people fail at it. Like, it's either like 80% people did good or 80% people did bad. Even a bad one, some people do pass it for some reason. So, good to go. Didn't think you could pass funding next because they disallow trades shorter than 20 seconds. Did they change that? I think they changed that to 10 seconds now. But I need to confirm this. Someone shared that they asked like the support that news trading is fine even if it's quick. But that's something I definitely should confirm. I'll confirm for tomorrow. Guaranteed news trading on evals is a net positive for the firms. There's a reason they haven't banned it. Apex, I feel like, is the one losing out a lot because you can get even if you fail like 3 times, that's much easier to pass at 300k rather than doing it yourself. With trailing drawdown, it's like impossible to pass. News is fine. Biblical. Do you know if you trade news and pass in like 2 seconds is fine too? I'm gonna confirm though, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was told, or that's what I heard. Oh, I forgot to post target hit. Let me post this. Also, if you didn't know, I also post these trades on Discord on Desi and Brian. If you're not able to make the stream forever for whatever reason, it'll be here. I'll just post the main chat. I'll copy over in my channel. If you're in Lanto Discord, you also get this. So it'll look like something like this. So for whatever reason, we take a trade and you're not able to look at it, you just go with Brian alerts here and you can see, like I'm saying, like shorts, lean on ES, exactly when I did it. You look at the times at 124. I want to focus on adding if we turn on the low time frame. And this is our short that we took on stream. And this is the recap of it. So yeah, 124 would be exactly right here. Like right at the high, right, like literally right here. So if you saw it 125, you could get a better entry than me. And that's like the high of the whole run here. So if you saw it here, the next minute, next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, you still got a good fill. You're forgetting the activation fee. That's for Apex. For every other firm that we talk about, like MyFund Features, the starter or whatever, the core scale. MyFund Features, TradeFi Growth, FundingNext Rapid, Bunox. No, not Bunox. Bunox activation fee. Lucid Tests. Those are all without activation fee. So to pass it with one shot is actually pretty lucrative for you. If you're a trader and you know how to milk firms or kind of exploit it, like I would have taught myself that 3 years ago when I was starting out profit firm. Like, don't waste your time trading these evals. Throw them in news, use it strategically, pass in one shot, and then you're funded. Focus on your time on funded. I would have probably made like at least 50% more in payouts. Because there's so many times I just waste time on trading evals and just draining. And I'll be happy, like, finally, I just passed 5 Apex accounts or 5 Top Step accounts. That means nothing because what matters is you getting payouts for them. That's where you should be like grinding for. You grind for evals passing and you don't get a payout. There's like you got nothing of value. You actually probably lost right there. Most people don't have like disposable income. Dude, you don't have to buy Apex. You can just buy like 5 growth accounts for like 70, 80 bucks. Like you can buy 1 account and pass it like that. It's like all relative. I don't like the where people are like, it's like, oh, you have already a lot of money, so you can scale up more. But for me, I can't do that. It's like when I first started trading, I had like very little money to my name. I started with one account, got to pay out. Two accounts, got to pay out, and just grew it up. So like, yeah, for sure, don't go 20 accounts if you're starting out. But you know, once you do success, reinvest it. Reinvest is the most important part to my trading. So I'm at the point where I have a lot of money from payouts. I'm pretty sure I'm up 800 or 9, probably 900 now. I should count them in payouts. This year, the expenses is probably high though. It's probably like 150, 200 already, which is kind of poor trading for me lately. But it's still like, it's gonna be like 700k profits. 700k profits. I'm happy with that. I don't care what people on Twitter are saying, like, oh, you spent too much on it. It's like, dude, profit is profit. I swear to God, that's like all that matters. It costs kind of a lot of money to trade like 10 firms. Even like when I first started Lucid, right? Lucid is like 450 per account. 5 accounts, if you want to buy them, is like 2k already. And you try to start with other firms that's like the same dark funded. It costs a lot of money. And that's if you pass them first, or if you just trade them well first try. I don't always get the first try on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So it might take me like second try or third try even to get some payouts on. At the end of the day, you get one payout, like 2k investment, let's say on Lucid. One payout, you made 15,000. You're gonna get more payouts. You're gonna just like 10x your money pretty easily. But yeah, I think straight to funded is like, it's only good for good traders. I feel like if you're struggling, they're very expensive, man. Like one direct funded for $400 or $500 could buy you like 4 or 5 accounts of like growth or like a Lucid test account, and then there's no activation fees. You can just, you know, slowly scale up that way. I'll probably prefer that more. Is Lucid a solid firm to get payout? It's actually like one of my more favorable one. And keep in mind, like my goal for payouts, I think it's like 1.5 or 2 million or something. I could just withdraw all these 200k, like this is like 20k each right now. I can withdraw all that. That'd be like 200k profits to my account. So I still have a lot of profits in my name. I think end of the year is coming up. It's like 3 more months. Let's see how far I can do in 3 months. I hate myself though for August, especially. August was my worst month of the year. I was projecting pretty well. I was slowly going up. Even though I had some red days, it's like nothing serious. But August last month was the one that I traded off stream and I took a big loss on kind of all my accounts. It took a while for me to kind of climb back off that hole. So it's like a setback that shouldn't happen, but it did happen. So now I gotta either adjust the goal or try to, you know, stay consistent and see where it's gonna take me. Any updates on how to get the API for Lucid? You're talking about the free account? I think we're gonna send that tomorrow, if that's the case. But yeah. So far, 1 for 1. This is a banger trade. This is like easy 2R trade for my stop. My stop was pretty large. This is definitely not my stop. I think it's like 5 points. It was very large, but again, the way that I trade, I usually don't let the trade hit my stop unless it's a quick slap. But if it closes above like where I invalidate the trade, you know, I'll most likely kill the trade for like half the loss. Oh, Project X Tradecopia. I'm still partnering with Tradecopia. We're gonna do free trade copiers for SPF members, but I have no control with the decision making anymore. We had some differences. We parted ways on like me being part of the internal team. So I'm probably gonna be out the loop on that now. On the pricing, on the platforms, I definitely could probably ask for the platform, but like especially the decision, like the pricing, I wanted to make it very cheap, like cheap as possible. I'm not sure how they're going to do it moving forward. It's still going to be a good product, though. But I think they're trying to lean more on like VPS. Like it's gonna be somewhat cloud, but everyone has their own cloud or something like that. Like it's not a bad thing, but it's gonna cost a lot more. And I've been saying like let's just try to make it cheap. But let's see how they play out. Coming back up, look. So like one thing I'll put your perspective in. Why did I short ES? I had a feeling based off what I look at for divergence and weaker asset. Look at NQ. NQ would have been exactly where we like probably short on ES. ES is still like 3 or 4 points away, so we took the right asset to short. And some people said I took the inversion back up. I probably wouldn't have taken that trade because it's too early for me to be bullish yet. Way too early. Like if we get a nice closure up above here, then it's game time, but to take the first flip is a little bit risky to me. That's just me though, but I mean, I think someone said they made money on it, so. I have to disagree. I did take the NQ short, made 20 points. No, it's not like the short didn't work at NQ. What I'm saying is like, if you're shorting, ES was the more favorable short. So you can see this move from this here. This is like 15 points. NQ was like 45 points. And then it's also better recovery too. If you put break even, you would have got hit on NQ. ES, you still have like a lot of points to go. So maybe that could be a good video to identify which asset to choose. If you're looking at NQ ES, let's say you're looking for longs on a trade. Which long are you taking? Are you taking an NQ or ES? If I was taking longs, I would take an NQ. If I was taking short, I'll take an ES, just because it's very clear for me right now. But yeah, I'll have to add that into my list. I'm trying to hire some editors and doing everything like for all my videos I used to edit my own videos. I can't have time for that. That's why it's hard to make videos. So I'm trying to hire people to help me. So help me make graphics for the video content, for produce the content too, but just I'm gonna be controlling like what to say. They need to edit for me, and then I can pump out the videos I want. I can't spend hours editing a video because I'm not an editor. So it's gonna take some time to find the right team for that. Editing videos is so time consuming, especially when you're not an editor. Like it might be quicker if I had editing experience, but like it's so slow for me. That's why I hate making videos, because it'll take the whole entire day to like produce something, record it, edit it. It'll take the whole night. Why 1 to 3 for streaming to trade PM? It used to be because PM had a golden era for like the last 6 months. August went to shit. So far September, it's not too bad. Like it's too early to judge, of course. I only trade like 2-3 days so far. 2 days has been good. But it's very slow pace. It's very consistent price action is where I make the most money because it's less volatile. And I do base hits. That's the reason I trade PM. You're looking to hire for smart prop from back end. We're hiring kind of like every month. We haven't made it publicly, but like if you want to shoot a ticket and maybe we can like see what you could do. But I think we have like 10 people right now, 10, 11 people on our team. What I'm trying to find is the right people, the dedicated people, the one that's like trustworthy, committed. We tested a handful, but like they're just not committed. Are you still considering AM streams? Yes, I am. I think we're gonna try to do this week. If not, then PM so far is good. Maybe if PM is bad, I might try to do like a 12 or lunch one, like maybe 11:30, and just try to run it. See, like, just kind of play both sides. Explain how the rebate works. So think of like this, very, very dumbed down here. You make a purchase, right? Let's say your purchase is $300 for a prop firm. Let's say we get 15%. So we get what's that math, like $30? No, that's not 30. We get $45. 15% of 300 is 45. I'm pretty sure. Please don't clown me if I didn't do the math right. We take that $45 and we automatically give you 15 minimum. Sometimes more depending on the firm. Sometimes like 8, like Take Profit Trader, we don't even do 5%, we do 8%. So yeah, we just give that money back. So in theoretically, you paid 300. Since you got $15 back, you only paid 285 for the price. So you save another like 5, 6, 7%. That's how the rebate works. How you give back? We have PayPal. We're adding Wise, I think the next week or the next week after. In the next basically 14 days, Wise is gonna be added. Wise is for bank wires, I'm pretty sure. There's less fees on that, which is great. I think it's like $1, $2 fee. So we can even reduce the fees there. PayPal takes a big chunk. If you withdraw big, they might take like $15 from us, and we cover that. That's why we encourage to, like, you know, accumulate that, because like for international users, you make a $50 request, it might be like $5 fees. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't want to limit you guys on how much you can withdraw or when you can draw. It used to be 100. I have it at 50 right now, just so people can see the money in your hands. But I encourage you guys to accumulate it and take it all at once. Maybe I'll do a reward if you accumulate to like 500. There'd be no fees. Something like that would kind of encourage it. I hate when PayPal take fees. Like, you make a $50 withdrawal, you take like $3, $4 fees. Do we need to send email with proof? No, just look at the website. It's pretty easy. It's order number or reward sync. Reward sync is the one that we're trying to focus on. If you guys didn't know, you put your email in our dashboard one time. Anytime you make a purchase, go smart, you automatically get rewarded. That is going to be revolutionary to every prop firm that we're going to do. That way, you don't have to do any submission. And then to pair that up to full automation, we're going to have an extension that would automatically verify and reward you at the same time. That'd be the final goal. So that's what we've been working on. Maybe we can use the wallet money to buy challenge from Smart Problem. That's like something we had in our list, but it's not as easy to think, because we would need to work to deal with the prop firms to get the accounts. It's already hard to get a free account bonus, but you know, some firms are willing to do that right now, which is great. Honey for prop firms. I like Rakuten more because Honey had some controversy. They were cookie stealing. Rakuten is something I like more. Crypto is probably coming in 2 months. Crypto is a whole new beast. I am not bullish yet, but if we flip here on the 15-minute, then I have to be bullish. And I'll probably take the longs on NQ, so I'll be looking for this. Move back up. I mean, also, this is a good retrace. We took New York Open. We took like an S&T here, so like it's already starting to show that this might be a good setup for higher. All we need is confirmation on the 15-minute time. What the hell is this not showing up for? All we need is like a nice closure, most likely above the down close candle. That'd be chance delivery, as well as maybe a closure above the 15-minute to invalidate this inversion. That'd be perfect. The 5-minute chance delivery. Let me see. I'll probably do the 15-minute. I think 15 minutes is very clear, but if you're looking at the 5-minute, I guess this is where you long here. I'll wait for the 15 first. So we need a closure here in 4 minutes when 1:30 happens, or 2:30. Dude, I want more crypto prop firms. If there's more crypto prop firms, I'm gonna add them to Smart Prop Firm and get you guys rebates, because I don't know crypto a lot, but I know it's a lot of people trade crypto. And I might even try to learn how to trade crypto if there's a lot more prop firms for it. Like you have Kraken, who is kind of huge in crypto, bought up TradeMate and InTrader, and now a crypto prop firm. Waiting for this closure. I think that's what was that? I think that's the next setup here. But yeah, this is why I posted on Twitter. While I guess we can go off topic a little bit while we're waiting for this closure. You know, I haven't had anything with Patrick for like 3 months. I feel like he doesn't want to talk about me anymore because of the cashback. But I guess he did with Lanto too. This is me. This is Lanto. This is so funny that Lanto has this. He looks like high, like a kite right now. We have Kellyanne here, 400K in cashback to the community. Sounds like bullshit. And then she also is saying like, it sounds like it's lying. Like I kind of just called it out right there. You guys saw. I promise you guys, like I forgot about the contest we did to guess it, but I'm pretty sure it's above 80,000. It's probably close to 90 to 100,000 for August. We just had a big rebate. But yeah. Do you guys believe in chat that we did 400,000 in cashback so far in our lifetime? We've been around for like a year and a half. The majority of it has been recent though. Like that's easy to tell. But like, is it that hard to believe when like we give at minimum a third of our revenue already? We don't even talk about any other like expenses, but a third of our revenue is gone already. So if Patrick, this is our example. If Patrick makes $1 million plus, it could be like 1.5, 2 million plus. If he makes $1 million per month, he could theoretically give 333,000 or more, probably 400,000. If he made 1.2 million, he could do 400,000. He can basically lap us every single month, our year and a half. So I don't know if it's that hard to believe. It does not sound like it's not that it sounds like a lot, but at the same time like not a lot at the same time. Like I want to, my goal is to give 100,000 in cashback every single month. And you might think like, oh, you give 1/3, you keep 2/3. That's not how it works. We have so much expenses that our margins, profit margins, is like 30%. That's because you think about 1/3 is already gone. So take home is not that big, but it's worth it. That's why I keep on going around and back to. It's like, it's so worth it because everyone in this chat, everyone around me gets a lot of money back. Like 400,000 distributed back to you guys is insane. Because we have like hundreds of users getting like $300 check, $500 check, $200 check. Some people getting thousands. So it's worth it. PW did 0. He called it a scam when I first like did it, by the way. He's like, the cashback is a scam. How is 400,000 given back a scam though? And probably next month, I hopefully next month is even bigger. And we get like 500K, 600K, keep on going like that. Because I don't think we're going to do $1 million in cashbacks in the year, but we'll get close. We'll get like 700 at least, probably. That's what I was saying, Jesse. I was like, I don't think Patrick wants to talk about me more because it's going to hurt his pockets. Would it not hurt his pockets if he continues talking about for engagement when I have a service to give you money back, a lot of money back? This is the long that we'll probably be looking at right now. If Patrick used code SMART, he would get like freaking $10,000 in the year just because he has like so much expense. That doesn't mean he's he's still profitable, but I'm just saying he has a lot of expense as well. We'll be looking for longs on this next tap here. I think if this can... Wait, where are we looking at? There's an internal low here at 802. Our long idea is somewhere in this 15-minute change of delivery. We'll probably be looking long somewhere here. Probably 20-point stop, and then you're looking for a run back up. I think something like this. I'm gonna be looking on the 1 minute though. I'm not gonna long the first tap. I need to see if it holds here first. Do you guys like long here? I think this is a long trade. Most likely after we take out this internal low, if we flip back up, that's the long for me. If you just want to buy it, this is a 15-minute chase delivery already. You just long this and just hold it under. That could also work. I mean, you can also do the starter, same thing like we did, and just add to it if it does move lower. I still like that as a trade too. And this is long on NQ. Why? NQ is the stronger asset. Dude, my throat is getting itchy. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I feel like I'm talking a lot today too. I haven't got sick in a long time. My time is coming. Sick as like cough or the flu or just runny nose. It's been probably like, I want to say like 5 months. That's long for me, I feel like. Doesn't have to be bedridden, but like catch a cold somewhere. All right, anyway, long this right now. I think this is a long idea. This has to be. It looks good to me already. Long right here, 4.5, stop. Kind of like New York Open, just like I usually like it at the previous low. So this low was already taken. If it comes back down, that makes it a fail trade to me. So let's say this is the stop here. I don't know where it went. I'll frame this up for you guys. You're the only one who gives back to community. That's what's up. You know, the only one hating are the affiliates who don't give back. They're greedy. Like, say Kellyanne and Patrick, they're like, this is a scam, don't support them. It's like, why? Is there a reason? And it's like, because they're giving back too much, or they're not giving back enough. Compared to the affiliates who give back zero. Starter here, look for ads. Try to aim for it, move back up to these imbalances here. Kelly N chimed in. Dude, Kelly N is a grandma. She's like 60 plus. And she why is she hating on this? She's like, I'm gonna do the math real quick. It's like, you have a grandma about to do the math to see if this makes sense or not. It's odd. It's really odd to me. Then you have Patrick here making engagement. He's like 36 right now. He's a pretty old to me. Like 12-year age gap. He's probably 37 now. Hopefully, guys, when I become 30, 35, 40, I would not be doing that behavior. I would just be minding my own business, just working with my community, maybe still trading, because if I still have a passion with it, why not continue? If I'm 24 right now. If 6 years later, once I hit 30, even 35, 36, whatever age, 40, I need to make sure that I don't fall into that I feel like degeneracy, or just hating or something, or envious. It's such a bad behavior. and you guys gonna take the PW up on his trading challenge. If you aren't aware, it's a gimmick. It's just for publicity. He's not about it. Because if you were to revert back to what I did, we were beefing like 6 months ago or 5 months ago. I literally said let's just trade. Let's put money on it, and then he was diverting the attention to, oh, but I have a nicer car. Let's race instead. It's like kind of pivoting. It's like you don't want to like fall into that game again because it will get nowhere. This trade is still going to play out, I feel like, good here. I think some of you guys took the entry. I'm kind of waiting for this sweep here. So I'm not in yet. But if this sweep, I want to add. I should have took a starter already and waited for additional ads. But, you know, feel free to try to frame that for you guys. She's trying to jump on the PW bandwagon to up her reviews. Her reviews has been just down. I think it's because at first I supported Kellyanne, right? Because she was standing up for the prop community. She was backing people. She was fighting Apex. But, you know, at one point, it's more harmful when she's promoting and partnering with shady firms that goes under and she has no accountability with it. That's where I distanced myself. I was like, I don't support you anymore. You literally promoted, like, I don't know what it was. Like, what is that thing with Joom? I already forgot the name. But a firm that shut down and scammed all our viewers. And she's like, I have no remorse. I have no regret. That to me was like, I can't support you. I would actually just put you on blast now. I forgot what that's not fast rate trade. It was the one with Joom. Okay, so if we flip back up, I'm just gonna go for the long here. I haven't took the trade yet. I was waiting for this turn low. If we get any low time frame flip here, I'm gonna take the long. So I think we let this candle closure, right? If we get a gap, we play off that gap. Some people probably took the starter with the chain state delivery. I personally did not do that yet. Like I mentioned again, I'm gonna wait for this low to get taken to take a high probability, and if it flip back up, that will be time frame alignment, 15-minute flipped, 1 minute flip. So I think this is a gap now here. This might be the one. If we get this inversion, we tag in. Dude, what? Why is my chart like this? How do I fix this again? Someone told me how to fix this before. It's like restore historical data or something like that. Damn, it keeps on. This happens more than it should. Is it this? It's loading. Oh, it's Thrive. That's what. Okay, that it fixed. If you have an inventory that's stuck, make sure to restore historical data. That's been the fix. I think someone said that in the chat before in the past, and it's been working every time. Why Austin Silver coming at you, dude? Austin, not gonna lie too. I don't have anything against Austin, but I don't like Top One and what they did. I told them, if like when I was trying to when they were trying to reach out to me to be listed on SPF and like, you know, us to do cash back with them, I was telling them like, you have to make it sustainable. You have to do this. They said no. And I feel like their firm went under, or not under like bankrupt, but like their reputation went under. So it's a conflict of interest there. Nvidia's dropping it again. No flip, no trade. Nvidia. Should I look at my Robinhood? I looked at this morning. I was like, I haven't looked at my Robinhood in a while. And like, I felt like in the morning, everything was sky high. It was like, you have NQ at 800 plus 900, whatever it is. And I saw my countdown. I'm like, what the heck happened? And I look at some of the stocks. It's like, some of them just went to shit. So let me share what's happening. I think I need to go back to selling cash secured butts again. This been making money, but it hasn't been doing that good this past week, I think. Yeah, we've been stagnant here. But so far, like the month, let's see the month. Up 11,000. I think this is what you guys did. Everything that you guys call out, this is basically all you guys. But everything else is me here. So 3 months, this is me growing it up. Year to date, I think we're like 100 probably. 99. So, oops. Whoever said oops, we're down 1,300, 5% on it. Lululemon, this is AJ. AJ was props the CEO of Lucid. I told him, what is your stock that you would like a lot? He said Lululemon, down 15%. That's like earnings. Webull, we're down 5%. I think Webull, we actually sold for a big profit though. We only kept a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, we bought it at like $14.91. Wait, no. What the hell? We sold for nothing then. I have no idea what happened then. Unless there's more. We bought Webull many times. I don't know. Let's keep on moving on. Costco, not doing that best. Just neutral. Snapchat. Snapchat's at even right now. Nice. Kava, we're up slightly. Chipotle, we're down. You guys need to buy more Chipotle. We have a 42 average. Is that 39 right now? Come on, step it up, guys. DraftKings. We're up, DraftKings. Cool. So that's our portfolio right now. Just to keep you guys updated. All right, sorry. I was getting a little sidetracked. It's taking long. But again, we need a flip here. I think any flip we could see. We can try to take the trade. This could be that 5-minute retracement here. As long as we don't get any closure through this chain delivery, especially the 15-minute here, we had a 15-minute closure under this midpoint here. I'm going to try and mark out the midpoint for you guys. We don't want to see this or the setup gets invalidated here. So I'm going to put OB here. We put the midpoint on here. No closure on the 15-minute under 793 or this trade fails or invalidates and we don't take the long anymore. My account on Apex got closed because they thought I'd try to bypass restriction. I was up 10K. We don't have any support for Apex. If it's another firm, we do, but Apex is the one that, like, I am the same spot as you guys. We want dedicated support. They are not willing to do that. For every other firm, we do. So I can't help with Apex. I would just suggest making a ticket. You can make a social media post, whatever it is. Chat. Long or short here? I'm still liking longs as long as we don't get the exposure. This still looks good to me. But don't let me change your bias. Is this something that you guys are looking for longs? Let's check the 3-minute gap. This is gonna be people that use 3-minute. I mean, I don't. There's like too many gaps here. Like this gap is the more prominent one. If we can closure, I feel confident on this. If anything, you could look for starters here off this inversion because we did hold this inversion, but I'm not confident on it yet. It looks good though. I think long is favorable right now. Looking pretty decent, not gonna lie. Just don't. I wouldn't suggest full sizing until we get over this gap here, and then it makes more sense to me. These are always like a little bit tricky in my mind. Might just get this on this next trace here. I'm likely gonna go for a jab here. just one in, and then we'll focus on ads and we hold. Some of you guys already probably took the trade already. I think you're looking a little bit lagging here. ES is already kind of climbing back up. Yeah, someone remind me in Discord to do the contest to guess the August rebate. I can find the number. I just forgot to do it lately. It's been a busy week. How many guys are in longs already? Oh, project data is bugging. Is anyone also feeling that? Is it bugging for you guys? A little bit like a PSA if it is. So we did a low time frame flip. This holds here. The 15-minute gap looking better. I think we have a good shot back up. All we need to do is just get above this 822, and then we just have pretty much good room. Let it trail back up. This will be the second trade of the day. I got stopped because of the candles glitching. Okay, if it's glitching, guys, if you're using Project X, just be wary. Some people in the chat is saying Project X is glitching right now, and I don't want you guys to be stuck in issues. We had this 1 minute closure here. This retap would have been good, but we're also on side with the 50-minute change of delivery. You could put your stop back under here now. I don't think there's no reason to do lower, but it's only like a 2 points difference from what I had originally. So this is still the main idea. The down close, the two down close candles still respects. We got a 15-minute close above, so it validates the change of delivery. We tapped that inside. Yes, it did run through a lot of it, but the closure is what matters. We didn't close through the midpoint of it. That to me holds the mean threshold of the change of delivery. So I now would want to see pricing move back up and see this validate on the 15-minute. So we pair this 15-minute bullish change of delivery with a 1 minute setup, and this is that closure, that flip that I was talking about, playing the right side of the trend. You're long at 800. This is also potentially another long here if you want to add into it. Now this got an inversion. And then your target is trying to take out all these highs. What is the regular streaming time going forward? I don't know, man. I think it's hard for me to change my commit a different time. Because what if PM is good also for September? August I should have changed already. Just know we're going to stream at least once a day. I think PM is going to be set for now. I wanted to run a session before PM or continuing through PM. Not going to be AM. It's going to be like most likely 11 to 2 or something. When was our trade we just took here on the short? This trade ended at like basically 2 p.m. If we were trading this like 11 to 2, we would have been done here, and that'll be in it. Did you by chance mention or discuss the new changes on TradeFi accounts? Yes, I did. I can briefly look at it again for you guys. But it's also posted in the prop firm channel. I'm going to make a graphic, show it, but these are the changes. Look at the prop firm channel. Smart prop firm. Always use code SMART for all prop firms to get cash back and everything else. These are the changes. It's actually pretty good. I think some of you guys mentioned that there's some negative that they didn't include. I'm gonna have to take a look at that first. Straight, not. It's coming back down here. Gonna hold through this. I have it at low 800s right now. As long as we don't get any closure under, I think we're gonna be good to go. Someone said, bro, I full ported. I mean, trade has not failed yet. Unless you just full ported and you can't handle like a 10-point retrace. Let's see if we can hold this area and keep moving higher here. So it looks like a tough area. Trying to hold this area right now. 15-minute looking good still. If you got the chasing delivery, I have it a little bit lower from the 1-minute flip instead. There's that 1-minute flip here, so I still have 800s. And if we populate the same trade, it will look something like this here. Need to see this hold here. I don't want to see under 795s. That gets where midpoint here. So 96 right now. Need some reaction from bulls. Exactly. Might get back some if we hit top here. Bulls. We first shorted, now we're trying to go for the long because it looked good for the 15-minute closure, but not sure if it's gonna hold yet. We have the next 15-minute closure at 3 p.m. Wow, we're already nearly done the session. Are you long? I'm in long here at 800s. Still have room here. Coming back up to entry time. You see this fall soup. Watching these gaps here. That's not the best look right now. We might be closing this very soon if we get more closure under 90s. So what I have, 2 contracts in at 800s. Don't want to see it under these lows. So I'm going to close it if we most likely get a closure under 790s. Back at entry again. We'll give some space. Basically, I know where this trade invalidates and it hasn't hit that yet, but it's like kind of brushing towards it. So we either give it some space or we just kill the trade even if we feel like we don't like the trade anymore. So far, I mean, I still like it. But I need to see some moves here. And get above 805s again. Why don't I see a few channels in Discord? We have Desi and Brian. We have the Smart Prop Firm. And we also have Desi and Brian. Desi and Brian is a paid Discord that me and Desi works at. This is rejecting it. Went back to entry though. I need to see this hold here. Not loving this too much, to be honest, but It's still holding. We shouldn't be too fearful yet. It should have went already. I mean, it's just stalling right now. Did you put hard stop on that last trade, on that trade, and Hugh can go 30, 50 points in seconds? That's extreme. 30, 50 points, unless you're talking about news, like an announcement. The hard stop's here. Here, let me just make sure. Set hard stop set here. It's like 15 points. You can't really be betting on like a news spike though. Like if Trump says something and market moves like 100 points, like or 50 points even, it's not something that you should be expecting. You should just let it play. It's just grinding here. I don't really. I'm gonna give it like probably a few more minutes, but I'm not the biggest fan of this consolidation yet. I need to see it get out of this Tuesday delivery. It's holding way too much in it. So I might at least take one off and then scale back in if it's favorable. But right now, I'm not feeling too confident on this. Let me see if I can take off one for 2 points and try to just have one in. Or I might just kill both trade. It'd be a very early kill though, because it's like 5 points right now. But this should have been the one that flipped it. Since it went back to even, I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. Just pour into my stop here. Yeah, probably the more responsible one, which should have been just kill the trade once I didn't like it. Let's see. Let's see here. This is the 50-minute here. So that 3-minute close is going to be big, but that 3-minute is also dangerous too. Because I'm watching to see a closure through the midpoint. That's like a no. That's a huge no-no right there. And just dancing with it. We have one more minute too. I think I'm going to try to scale out of this if we get one more pop back up. And just wait for 3 p.m. see if it's still good again. 3 p.m. is in 30 seconds here. We'll watch the 15-minute closure. Closure under here is not a good look. That's for sure. $10. 93.5. That's where should be. Yeah, look at 94. 93.75. Close on it. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get out of this if I can. I'm gonna kill the trade early. One out here. See if we can get the second one out. That's not a good look. I'm gonna probably be giving back a few $100 off this trade. So let's see if it hits 94. I'll give the rest back. And that'll be it. Look at that spike. See how good that was to get out that trade? That's kind of perfect. Got out right before that spike. That's what I'm saying, where like you should be looking not to take the full stop. So for same thing with ES, like if the trade is like going to invalidation for you, just look to get out the trade before it. So like me getting out in like 9.3s here reduces my stop from like, what is that, like 7.5 points from 2x basically if I did like 15, 16. And what I was watching for was this 15-minute ear. Once we got this closure, not a good thing for me anymore. I'm not liking it. Pretty good spike there. Just get out. You don't have to mirror the trade exactly. I think I gave it a lot of time to, and it didn't want to move, so good call. Still up pretty good on the day though, because you think about it, the trade we did here was like 11, 12 points. This trade here was only 7 points, but this is on NQ versus 11 points on ES, much more significant. We gotta do the giveaway, I think, now, right? You guys ready for the giveaway? If you missed the first trade, this is a trade on ES. This is the main trade that we took here. Short here, went all the way down to TP. Went a little bit further, but we're good. We're gonna do 5 minutes on the giveaways here. So giveaway channel. Create, let's see, 5 minutes. 5 winners. What's it, Monday right now? Let's start with 2 for now because we got a banger. We'll do 3 when it's good. 3 prop account. Make a ticket. Whoa! I don't know if you guys can hear the storm outside right now, but that was like a big thunder right there. You guys hear that? So reference again, if you want to enter the what do you call it? The giveaway, all you gotta do is press this confetti 1 time. You can press it twice to confirm, because it'll tell you already entered. That's it. Florida is just getting beat up by the storm lately. I don't know if there's another hurricane coming or what's the deal. My roof got direct hit last month, lost everything in the house that was electronic. Oh my goodness. It's still going. Don't say hurricane. It probably is a hurricane. I'm always so, I feel like, unaware when there's a hurricane. But let me type in hurricane on Google. And I hope to see that there's nothing that shows up for Florida. Hawaii? Okay, that's good. Hawaii is like on the other side of the country. Hurricane, Florida. There's a tropical storm like a day, 2 days ago. That's probably not as. Thunderstorm repeats. So that's what I'm also seeing. Flooding concerns grow in Florida as thunderstorm repeats. We're just getting way too many thunderstorms for some reason. You know you weren't born in Florida if hurricanes worry you. I've been living here for like what, 10 years now. I'm not a tourist. You guys have 3 more minutes if you want to enter the giveaway. What happens though is I feel like I'm always the latest to get the news of the hurricane. Like I see it like 2 days before the hurricane happens. I'm like, shit. Someone tells me I'm out of the loop. That's why, because I don't watch the news either. I only get it from if someone messaging me like, "Are you prepared for a hurricane?" That happened to the last few hurricanes last year. Someone texted me like, "Are you guys preparing for the hurricane?" I'm like, "What hurricane?" I've been trading, I've been streaming, I haven't been looking on the internet or the Weather Channel. It's funny. Chat would let me know if there's a hurricane coming. I appreciate that. Give me a few days advance so I can evacuate. How many guys are up on today? Type 1 for green, type 2 of red today. Overall, I'm still sitting pretty right now, thankfully. Twos, ones. Where's the giveaway? The giveaway is in the Discord. All you gotta do is press one goddamn button. You press this one button. There's 327 entries. You have 2 more minutes to join the Discord if you haven't already. Go to the giveaway channel, press 1 confetti, and you get a chance to get a free prop account. That's the beauty of this, baby. Not to mention, we're doing like high 5 figures in rebates. We're also giving like 100 accounts per month. Not only through this YouTube channel, but like through the raffles and everything else. We did 50 raffles for August. It's pretty big there. So like getting 100 plus accounts per month. You're also getting like 50 to 80,000 rebates per month so far too. And you're gonna see a lot of people hate. Oh, there's like thundering right happening outside my window right now. Pray there's not a random hurricane coming, because FYI, I'm gonna be gone for next week. I'm not sure if I told you guys too. Take my family on a trip. I'm gonna be working though, but I'm not gonna be streaming. So next week from 14th and beyond, I'm just gonna be gone that week. You must live near me. I'm just outside of Tampa. Okay, we have 6 seconds left. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. 3, 2, 1. Not rigged at all. Let's see. The winner is Romeo Rodeo and Aviator. If that is one of you guys, type something in the chat. Aviator is in the chat. So if you want, just simply make a ticket. It should be help desk here. You make a ticket, say you want a giveaway, and then we'll handle that. Very easy. Don't want to make it too confusing for you guys. Do you even work? I'm gonna be working on the trip, but I'm also trying to make time for my family and friends and stuff. I told myself I'm gonna be working my ass out, and every quarter I would have a trip either with myself, with my family, with friends, something. But I'm gonna also be working during my trip, just like not like full time, but like won't be trading as much. That's the thing, because I've been trading for 5.5 years. I've been grinding for these last five years. I got to the point where I have a lot of money made from trading. There's no point if you're not gonna kind of like enjoy and see people, because I also, while I've been grinding 5.5 years, I've been shutting people out of my life. Not like forcefully, but I'm like, it's because I want to just lock in. So these trips also means a lot to reconnect again. Because I don't know if that's selfish, but for me, I needed that. I needed to lock in. I needed to not think about anyone else but my grind and myself. I think that's it. I think it's going to wrap the session here, guys. Giveaway better than some prop firms. I hope we do that. We're going to give more benefits too. Any last note? I'll stick around for the next few minutes here, and then we'll wrap things up. Let me know. Just know, like, if you're watching me, you're trying to learn as much as you can from me. You saw me hold your hand through this trade, and for the longs here on NQ, you saw me want to get out the trade perfectly before the dump. So that's me responsibly hand-holding you guys to tick TP, break even target, full target for 11 points on ES. And you saw me cut my risk in half before it hit my stop, because I was watching exactly where I think the trade invalidates. That's the best you could do if you're watching me. And I think that's gonna wrap this up, guys. Let's grind out for the next 4 days. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm gonna be out for next week. Then we're come back in. We're gonna grind for 2-3 months, and then it's gonna be December time, New Year's, and I'll be probably gone there. How do we confirm if we qualify for Tradecopia? We're gonna do that tomorrow. Hopefully, it should give you guys enough time, because we did it, I think, midweek, so it should give you plenty of time. All right, I'm gonna end this here, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys use Code SMART. Hopefully, guys, any question, just DM me, or more better yet, just say something in the Discord. Any questions, say you can find me in the Discord.